Come on in to Margaret McSweeney's Kitchen for Kitchen Chat, where every week you'll meet chefs, cookbook authors, foodies, gourmets, and just plain people who love to eat. And along with laughter, chat, recipes, and stories about food, you'll sometimes also hear words of inspiration, love, and hope. As Margaret always says, Kitchen Chat is food for the senses and food for the soul. So grab a cup of coffee, put your feet up on a comfy chair, and get ready to spend a little time with Margaret and her friends.
Welcome to Kitchen Chat. I'm your host, Margaret McSweeney, here in the beautiful Viking and La Cornue showroom at the Merchandise Mart with my favorite foodie friend and host, Chef Jamie Laurita.
Pleasure to be here again with you, Margaret. Looking great, Margaret. You're looking great.
Well, thank you. And I am so excited for you to meet Chef Didier Durand, who is the executive chef at Marchesa restaurant. And he has created, and make sure you watch the video of the cooking demo, a beautiful masterpiece with halibut and cauliflower. But welcome to Kitchen Chat.
Thank you. I'm very excited to be here. Thanks a lot. I was, great equipment. This Viking is unbelievable.
Yes, it's professional performance equipment for the home. Chef, you are a Chicago culinary icon. You've been in so many wonderful restaurants here in the city.
Thank you.
And you helped build, in my opinion, the foundation to this great food city that we call Chicago these days.
Thank you.
What is your most? What was the time in Chicago when you realized you were in love with the city?
Well, when I came in 1986, and it was I came with a at the time it was a 6 months visa, and just I forgot, I never left.
Getting in trouble for that?
Yeah. And just never stayed, and found a wonderful woman that I'm married, and then my life was here. You get stuck somehow, but for great reason. I love this Chicago. I love the state. I have traveled around, to New York, visiting, but always come back to Chicago. This is a great foodie town. I had my restaurant for 20 years, as you know, Cyrano's Bistro for 20 years on Wells, and on the Riverwalk I had a restaurant for 14 years. So I'm really, you are right. I'm a little part of the food scene, and my style is kind of traditional, but innovative. I would say that with a flair and with like Cyrano's with a nose. And so that's what when I sold Cyrano, I wanted to retire. And it just never happened. I got called at Marchesa, where I have been almost for a full year.
Yes.
And that's what we do. Marchesa is a wonderful restaurant with so many diversities, so many rooms. We can host about 200 people on different floors. We have a champagne cave, we have a main dining room, we have an apartment where we can also serve private parties.
Margaret, have you ever been in the champagne room?
I have not been in the champagne room, but I've been, of course, in the dining
room. Yes.
So I would. We have to go visit that.
I've been in the apartment. It's a beautiful restaurant.
Really?
Really filled with artistic energy. It's a restaurant that really speaks to art.
I think the room is actually kind of art. Deco is so wonderfully designed that. That carries my food, very nicely.
Yes.
So
let's say that.
Compliment.
Yes.
Absolutely. Well, as we all know, charity begins in the kitchen. And Chef, thank you for having such a heart for charity. You are constantly helping out at different events, and we have an exciting event coming up.
This year we're doing, obviously here in the Merchandise Mart, we do Chill every year, where multiple chefs, really the creme de la creme of chefs in the Chicago area, come to the Merchandise Mart and really fortify our showrooms with their talent. And this year we're very pleased to have you as one of the chefs in our showrooms.
Very excited to be here.
And I don't think there's another night in Chicago, quite frankly, where you can meet that much culinary talent mixed with great wines.
You get some wine included? You can drink something?
Oh, yeah. So
with the wine spectator.
With the wine spectator. Yes. So each chef will have a very carefully curated brand of wine. with them in each location. So we're very fortunate to have you amongst the collection of great chefs.
Yes.
I think that, again, you are one of the pillars in culinary society here in
Thank
Chicago.
you.
And I love what you're doing here. Tell me about this.
This one is a trip to France. That's my second year doing that in March. And we go in March, beginning of March, because the first Sunday, for example, we go to Sarlat, which is a medieval town, and they got a lot of goose over there because that's the foie gras and the goose, and we are doing. I take about 24, 25 American people to Sarlat for this lunch, and that's about 14 courses of goose only.
Wow.
So that's one.
You're giving me goosebumps.
Oh, Jamie.
Yeah, definitely. And that's I know. And it's gonna be your birthday, so
It is, March 15th.
you are
I'm
gonna
have
try
to be there.
come. Yeah, yes.
I'm going to try to come.
And that's one of the highlights. But we go looking for truffles. We go visit, a cheese farm. We go to visit Josephine Baker Castle. Every day is something new, and we just eat and drink and go to sleep. That's what we always do.
That sounds like life. It sounds like a dream come true. I mean, if you're going to experience a country like France, you got to do it with somebody who understands the ingredients.
That's where I grow. That's where I grow, and that's why I was just sitting on the segment. We cook a lot with duck fat. It's very very healthy. But we will learn that from March 6th to the 15th.
So guys, if you want to join me on my birthday tour,
great. That's a great price too.
Yeah, it is a fantastic price. I mean, it seems for 27.
That's about $260 a day. That includes all the hotels, the breakfast, all the lunch, most dinners, and also attraction. Every day we go, we take a bus. I have a bus, and we.
But they get to spend the time with you too, which is like obviously the best deal.
You know what's funny? We always look for those caviar, beluga lentils. Caviar, very small lentils, and I drive my all the people on the bus crazy about. We look for those lentils and the truffles. The people have been finding some with a dog, and we bring them back to the States.
Wow.
Yeah, nobody knows, but
you didn't hear it here.
You didn't hear it here.
That's a great thing. I hope you can make it.
That would be
you too, my guy.
So
that'd be fantastic.
Yes, so that's my birthday time as well on the 22nd, so we can celebrate there. Also, another person I'd love to hear about. You were friends with Julia Child?
Sure.
Yes.
We did, yeah.
Could you share with us one of your favorite memories with Julia?
She came, one time in Glencoe. She did the AIWF, that was the American Institute of Wine and Food, which is no longer. But that was a great, event, and she and we talked actually about ducks. She loved, ducks, and we talk about, so many. Actually, ducks you can do it so many ways. You can, it can be served, grilled, confit, and of course funky. Duck confit is my area, and cassoulet, and we talked about that. Gosh, she was just a giving person. She was unbelievable, I don't think there's anybody like that, lately, wonderful lady, wonderful. She was 6 foot something.
Yeah.
Yes. I was going to say, I was getting a visual of both of you together. Actually, I was. I really was. I was thinking of what that looked like. Because she was not only a big person, but a big personality.
And she loved France. She loves, America, of course, she was American. But she loved, France, and she did so much for the Culinary Institute, As much as, Paul Bocuse, I would say. But she was really the lady, for America and representing. So let's not forget it.
Yes. So, Chef, do you have any idea what you're going to be preparing for Chill? Do people?
So for
give the people something to.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, gosh, we talk about so much.
Whet their palates.
We talk about so much food. We are going to be doing a smoked salmon mousse on brioche, the round, with some gravalas of salmon and some microgreens, and maybe I might put a little. Balsamic, glaze.
Yum.
So make sure we get some white wine, so we can drink some white wine.
Don't worry, we're going
Yeah.
to make sure there's plenty of that.
Yes. I cannot wait for this. And thank you so much, Chef
You're
Didier,
welcome.
for sharing all of this with us today. We'll make sure we post the recipe along with the information about the trip to France, along about tickets to Chill, so you can help support some great charities in Chicago. And Marchesa, we have to go to Marchesa
I always
very
go to
soon.
Marchesa.
Yes.
That's down the street, actually.
Yeah, Marchesa is
Yes.
an amazing restaurant in such close proximity to the Merchandise Mart. So if you come visit us in the Viking La Cornue showroom, Suite 137, go to Marchesa for lunch or dinner. I promise you will not be disappointed. It is a spectacular place to visit. And we've had them actually in our showroom before, so this isn't the first time. But anyway, we thank you so much for being here in our beautiful showroom. You've actually made it a better place to cook for me. And I look forward to chilling with you at Chill.
Thank you.
We are so excited because right now in the oven we've got pizza going from Pisolino, and we are joined today with, of course, Margaret McSweeney here in the Kitchen Chat showroom.
Oh.
But today we are featuring the restaurant Pisolino with its owners, ladies first, Rachel DeMarte and James DeMarte. Hello.
Hi, guys.
Chef Jamie, I have never tasted such great pizza as I did from the Pizza Lolly. That
Awesome.
was so wonderful.
Thank
That's
you.
their forte.
Yeah.
Pizza is love.
Yes.
Pizza is love, pizza is life. And it's all about the oven.
And the dough. It's about the dough, too. The oven and the dough. They're a team.
Well, we heard today that our Viking 5 Series range with its beautiful convection bake made quite the pizza.
Incredible.
So, you know, Chef James said when we opened up the door, man, look at that crust. That's what it's all about. So we're going to talk about why you guys are here, first and foremost, because it is the best Italian pizzeria, in my opinion, in Chicago.
Thank you.
And you guys have gourmet pizza. It's not just a pizza. I love the way you garnish and put feeling into it. But Rachel, tell me a little bit about Pisolino at the core and what customers can expect when they walk in.
It's a neighborhood spot, super cozy, friendly. It is definitely pasta, pizza, and wine driven. Those are our three major things. So you're not going to get, that normal giant menu with, Vesuvio and Marsala and all these things that you get at a lot of restaurants. This is really niche, and it's niche to what James has learned and perfected over the years. He can tell you more about that. But it really is a labor of love with this very specific menu and a very curated wine list with a lot of wines you just don't see around town from these small producers that James, again, knows from 10 years in Italy.
So what it sounds like, Margaret, and you guys, is that it's really not just about pizza. It's a tip of the hat to the passion and what you've learned about in Italy.
Absolutely.
And really about crafting good pizza. So it's almost to me like craft pizza.
For
Yeah,
sure.
absolutely, for sure.
Yes.
We're also a house of gluten. Sorry, gluten-free people.
We've been having discussions about that.
And I love that you talk about the pairing with wine, because we're going to be
absolutely.
celebrating Chill here in the Merchandise Mart on November 14th, and tickets are still available, and Wine Spectator will be here. What are some wines that you enjoy pairing with your pizza?
I have quite a selection of both red and white. So the things that I like to pair, wines from the Piemonte region, the Barbaresco and Barolo on the high end, for sure mix well, especially with the truffle pizza.
Giacomino.
And Barbera, which is the classic pairing for pizza, is just any of the pizzas.
How about a Chianti?
Absolutely, I've got quite the selection of Tuscan offerings from all over the region.
So James, what about that night here at Chill? I mean, I love picking Pisolino because it's a one-off. To me, it's like there'll be some great chefs all around the Merchandise Mart. That's what the night's about. The night is about food, wine, fun, eating, collaboration.
You got to hit all of them.
Yeah, you got to
make the rounds. You can see everybody.
Absolutely.
We're known for doing things that are unique. So when, I'm a big fan of the restaurant, Rachel and I, with Rachel's Events, collaborate a lot on events as well. But we wanted to do something to make people remember. And I feel like this pizza is going to be very memorable. But you're not just going to do pizza that night, right?
No, not just pizza. We're also going to be offering our signature gnocchi alla romana with the amatriciana sauce.
And a lot of people don't know what gnocchi alla romana or Roman gnocchi is. Most people are used to that potato dumpling, right?
You can't get that stuff.
It's not that. James, tell us what Roman gnocchi is.
They're little soufflés made out of semolina and milk. Baked in the oven, they puff up, and then they're sitting on top of the amatriciana sauce, which is a tomato sauce infused with bacon.
And where from Italy?
Who doesn't like bacon?
Where from Italy is that a classic dish?
Just in the Lazio region, where Rome is, but kind of all over that region.
It's not a dish that you can classically find in Chicago.
No.
It's something that really, again, is something that speaks to the art and the unique dishes that come from these smaller towns and areas, and that's something that I think Pisolino, which, by the way, I learned and we learned today means little nap.
And do we know why the restaurant is named Nap?
We don't.
No. So James spent 11 years napping on cue in Italy. And when he moved back stateside, we met. And I wondered why he slept every afternoon. And it was so interesting to me that he still was in that mentality of, okay, it's the afternoon, we all go home and take a break, because that's what they do in Italy. So I called him the Nap King. And when we were brainstorming restaurant names, I'm like, wait, what's nap in Italian? Like you would take a siesta. And he said Pisolino. I was like, we're done. That's it.
Yeah, that's great. It's a great name. So guys, Margaret, I love that you had that bite and you really appreciated. But really it's about, pizza's not just throwing down some dough, slopping on some tomato sauce and cheese and calling it pizza. Pisolino takes it to a different level. And that night at Chill, we're going to expose this dynamic duo to all the gourmands of Chicago and pair it with some great wine. So you're going to get a unique experience like no other showroom. It's not just about pizza, it's about the pizza.
The pizza.
Yes.
And the name.
Come to Chill that night and experience all the different flavors, and the tickets are still on sale.
Yes.
So we're going to provide you guys with the links to the tickets. Please come visit us that night in the Viking Showroom, Suite 137. We're going to be having, obviously, a good time with a lot of great energy, great food, and great wine. And we're going to be very excited to see you here in our showroom for Chill.
Yes.
See you then.
Yes, and you'll be supporting great charities as well. So Blair, we are so excited about Chill. Can you share with us about?
Well, first of all, thank you guys so much for having me back here. We are very excited for the Chill event as well. It's coming up next Thursday, November 14th from 6 to 8:30 p.m. here at the Mart, and part of it will be in the Middleby Viking La Cornue showroom, which we're really excited about. It's over 3,000 people, all for a great cause, most importantly. We usually raise about $250,000 or more in one night, and since the event's inception, we've raised over $1.8 million. It's for 3 great Chicago area charities, so we're really making a difference here in Chicago. The Lynn Sage Foundation, the Respiratory Health Association, and a group called Saturday Place. So we're excited. Thank you for having me. We've got over 70 great restaurants from around Chicago, which is a record number, and we're really excited about. Not to mention all the great wineries and spirits and beer that's going to be here as well.
And it's sponsored by the Wine Spectator, correct?
Yes, Wine Spectator is our media partner. Thank you, Jamie. We should have, a lot of great representation from around the globe. The wineries really come from all over.
Well, it's the greatest thing about the Mart is that you hold such great events here in the Lux Home Showcases. We have really, it's like one of the only opportunities where Chicagoans can come in from all over the city and experience such great chefs all in one place and under one roof.
It's a great opportunity for people to come in, but also a good reminder that we welcome the public in here all the time. All these spaces here are retail, and Jamie's here more often than not, or the team here at the showroom, and they can help to show you about all the appliances that they have here. So Chill's a wonderful time for us to really show off what we can do here in the showrooms, but you're welcome here Monday through Friday 9 to 5 and Saturday from 10 to 3.
And tickets are still available?
Tickets are still available.
Did those prices go up yet, Blair?
The ticket price is $145, so there's still a few tickets available, but they are selling fast. You go to luxhome.com/chill, and you can select the charity that you want your ticket to benefit, if there's one in particular that you're connected to, or you can split the proceeds between all 3. So it's really a great opportunity to support those organizations. We have 2 silent auctions, a lot of really interesting entertainment, both on the performance side and sort of the experiential side. So there's a lot to see in 2.5 hours.
Oh, well, cheers to chill.
Cheers to Chill, and cheers to you guys. Thank you. Cheers to Kitchen Chat. Thanks for having me here.
Can't wait to chill at Chill, guys.
Thanks for joining Margaret for Kitchen Chat today. Margaret would be so excited for you to drop by and visit with her at kitchenchat.info, where you'll enjoy podcasts, blogs, recipes, tips from chefs, and even great giveaways. She invites you to share your recipes and kitchen stories too. As Margaret always says, savor the day.